I speak today out of deep vision because God spoke to me and I am empowered. I understand my calling. I am not called to amass wealth, but I am called to empower people to get it. It's a very sensitive calling, very tricky calling. Because when you have that kind of a calling, mammon comes after you. If you cannot control your greed, you won't know when you will run into problem. Manipulating scriptures to manipulate people, to squeeze money out of people's heart, you will tie yourself to your net worth. Any small temptation that money will go down, you become jittery. You begin to manipulate. Let me give you an example. 2 years ago, when this issue over tithes came up, I prayed, I researched it, and then checked my findings with my theology teacher. I have a theology teacher. And then took a position. New Testament is different from Old Testament. And I came and I taught it, I said it. So some of us here in church who have been through this process, who have obeyed God before, who have given sacrificially and have gotten breakthrough, we're concerned. If you just give people free like that, you don't have to pay tithe, it's not compulsory. Some people will not pay anything anymore. Some people will not pay anything. Some people are going to suffer. I said, leave it like that. I would rather people don't give than that they give out of fear. Because we had been threatening them. You are cursed with a curse if you don't give. Yeah, that's under Old Testament. I would rather they don't give than that they give. Because Paul the Apostle said in Galatians, once you put yourself under the law, if you obey one, if you obey all, you don't obey one, you are still under a curse. Because under the law, you must obey all of them. I said, I want people to operate out of freedom. I said, but the income of the church may go down. I said, if it goes down, we will cut the expenses. But I will not come under the temptation of manipulating people and lying, like the Pharisees were doing, to squeeze money out of people's pockets. It's a very sensitive calling, but I am conscious of it. God has raised people in this church before. Billionaires. I met one of them some few years back. You know, he came to see me. He was one of the pastors that came, said he needed intervention on something good. We discussed. He left, gave me an envelope. When I opened the envelope, I thought I made a mistake with the number of zeros I saw behind the figure. I looked at it. Nobody had given me that kind of money before. Millions. Many of them. I said, call him. Oh, God, what is this? He said, sir, that is nothing. Because I was not planning to see you.